We're not the type to play games, you can stay claims. Came to show the movement moving like a freight train, breaking walls and crumble earth with every step we take. We walking by with lash and your neck will break. Never let it stray, so say it wrong or set it straight. So coming at us with an awkward demeanor is leaving your life in the dead of face. So pedal straight, avoid these shots, we send it all costs. Truly believing that it'll be different, we watching your body get hauled off. Simple as this, we giving the vibe of the revolution that we living within. Diminish the doubt of the haters that talk on the low because of this minuscule shit.
All I want for my birthday is Big Stompy Mechs. Big Stompy Mechs. Big Stompy Mechs, or lizard men on dinosaurs, because dinosaurs are cool. It's Tuesday, my nerds. And on Tuesday, we look at toys. Specifically, we start Tuesday by looking at Games Workshop Warhammer toys. Why? Because they're cool. And I wish I had half the talent most of these guys had. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's the 9th day of July, 2024. The weather is as usual for me. This weird little corner of weather that I live in that defies the rest of the country and just decides, I'm going to have my own weather and fuck the rest of the country. Okay, that's new at Games Workshop this week. We should see a lot of cool stuff in a very small bit of post this week because, one, we've got the build-up for San Diego Comic Book Convention starting on the 29th, and two, we're rolling into Golden Demon 2024-2025, and we've got another huge collections of painted stuff for Golden Demon / Spearhead. This time it is... more love for Age of Sigmar, it looks like. New Age of Sigmar being the main focus of their fantasy. What happened to New World? Don't know. But we're still waiting for Warhammer the New World or Old World or whatever it was called. Meanwhile, we can enjoy the amazing figures coming out of the New Age of Sigmar. And we got Lizardman, Aztec, Olmec, South American themed Lizardman riding on dinosaurs. Automatically win. And here's some close-up of the details on the dinosaur. This guy went for red on the dinosaur. Interesting taste, but as we were discovering more and more about dinosaurs, they don't look like what we thought they look like. So possible there was a bright red dinosaur. Then we've got from Joshua, we've got some snake people, Nagas, Yunki, dragon people. This one looks really angry. These two look, like, hey, get off my land, but, we're not that bad. They almost look elvish. Are they snake elves? Snake elves would be cool. Then we have, looks like the ground forces, same people, but with legs. Looking like elves. And then same people, but on horses. So, yeah, don't know the lore. Who are these guys? He says how he painted them, but doesn't say who they are. So they're snake elves. Sure, why not? Snake elves? Don't know if snake elves has ever been done before. And then here we have from Connor, just some good old humans, just doing some human stuff. Just got some man-at-arms. We got a siege weapon. We got a troop. And then we got just this tired-looking knight. I mean, even from this far away, you can just see. I mean, look at this guy. He just radiates just weariness. Or maybe I'm just putting too much emotion in it, but I don't know, man. And then we have what looks like insect folk and tree folk. Okay. The white on white here doesn't do your work justice, Connor. Here we've got Campbell McLaughlin with, these are undead paladin dudes? Yes, they are. There are undead paladin dudes and some support troops for our undead paladin dudes. Still love this concept. Campbell, as far as I know, they are the only game that has ever explored the concept. And it's like, when you think about it, it's like, yeah, how come more people haven't explored the idea of what happens, And we look like we have some from Zach. This looks like, well, it's got a blimp. It's got to be dwarves, right? So some type of steampunk blimp airship thing, except it's too heavy. Unless there's something else in here besides hot air, there's no way those would support the weight of this. Then it looks like we've got some guys with smaller versions of the... Maybe it's supposed to be underwater. Underwater would make sense if this is like a submarine. Except they're in the snow. So they're snow dwarves. These guys are either wearing oxygen tanks or mini versions of the balloons. So they could be like their version of paratroopers. Like they jump out and they're like, oh, float down slowly. Except we made our balloon out of metal. So dwarves. Then we have from Matthew, the Vigilant Brotherhood with some type of flying fish dragon things. Vaguely aquatic. I don't know what this is. But there's a little fish there. So these look like they're underwater. I'm going to say these are fish people. And we have from May, we have, again, our dudes, our undead paladin dudes with some celestial backup. Then we've got some from Chrissy. We have some various troops. Here's some humans. Here's some I can't tell because the white on white ruins it. Here's Chrissy again with some more humans. Yay, some love for humans. Interesting color choices. Definitely different. I like the way they pop the yellow and the white on the more militaristic dark stuff. And again, there's our dude. It doesn't look as just, tired in this one. It's just amazing how the difference in color can tell a whole different story. You go up here to the one we saw first, and just because of the grays and the browns, this guy just looks tired. He looks weary. He looks like he's ready to go home, but he knows he's got one more fight to fight. And then we go down here. Same guy, but just because of the different colors, this guy looks much more happy. He looks much more ready to charge into combat. It's like this is that guy on day one, and up there, that same guy, like 5 years later of warfare. Yeah, I really like this choice. I mean, just they pop. Just pop, 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 pop. Good way to go, Chrissy. This is Martin. Yay, Martin. Martin used a blue background. Martin was listening to me. Looks like Martin went to the fish store and got one of those fish things. You ever notice the stuff at the fish store for the fish tank look 100 times better than any piece of diorama for the game? And they're cheaper. I don't know why more people just don't get their stuff from the fish store for diorama. These are elves, I want to say. Here we have Pete. Tree people, tree ghouls. Some type of chaos ghoul, tree, slime, nature. I don't even know. What do these things have a name? They're called the Bitterback Corpse. So, Nurgle trees, folk. Kind of frightening. What happens when the chaos mutations get mixed up with druids? This guy got a bell on his back. How is he not falling over? Why would you bother carrying a flag? You're some undead weird tree mutation. Carrying a flag wouldn't even enter your undead brain unless somebody else said, carry the flag. And the undead tree ghoul thing would be like, I don't know why I'm carrying the flag, but okay. On the off chance there's that one guy who doesn't know who we are, I'm carrying the flag for him. I would think we don't need a flag. Most people would see us coming and just go, yeah, these guys are badass. We should probably run. But I guess there's that one guy. And this guy's over here. I've got a bell on my head. All right. What do we have? That's pretty much it this week. We've got some more Skaven love. My dudes. I love the Skaven. Just in time for Golden Demon San Diego Comic Book Convention. Yes, you went for a different color, Joe, but you went black on black on black. So it does the exact same lack of being able to see anything. No, look. Bright colors on white work. This works. I can see the detail. This works even better. Look at the, I can see everything that's going on. I can see the detail. It pops. This is where the white on white works. This one works because it's got the gray on the gray on the gray, but the colors pop with the gray on the background, so that works. That one doesn't work because the white and the blues just blend in with the white background. Same with this one. Same with this one. Kind of just blends. This one, on the other hand, he just, again, just the dark colors with the white background really makes him pop. Look at me talking about things like I know what I'm talking about. Then we've got some dioramas. Yeah. Look at that thing. And then how they built the diorama. And we got this dude. Yes. Aha. There's nobody behind you. Don't care. And how they built him. And then we've got this vampire lord ready on his little surfboard. What? Was this intentional to make it look like a surfboard? Or just a happy accident that he looks like he's on a surfboard? Also, yeah. Group of adventurers with a fish. So are they supposed to be underwater? We've got our cleric here carrying around the dead body, the head. We've got some type of knight paladin here. We've got obviously somebody's apprenticed here. We've got maybe a wizard here or a druid. I don't know. Then we've got a fighter here. Then this guy's obviously the rogue. And apparently he's just stolen a cup from this dude. Oh, this might be my favorite. We got two goblins jousting on squigs. And this person, this is, who did this? Natalie. Definitely the best colors. Just, yeah, one amazing, Natalie. Way to go. And then we have this angel coming down with lightning in the background. Good stuff. All, yes. Tough competition for, I don't even know what's going on here. Yeah, this makes no sense. But he does have little pet demons, so that gives him points. And here's the free rules for the Warhammer Age of Sigmar if you want to get them. And notice they say download. So even if you're an idiot like me, you can just download these PDFs and have them on your computer without paying anything. Unlike a other company who, doesn't understand the meaning of the word PDF or download. And that's it for this week. Next week, as we get closer to Golden Demon and San Diego Comic Book Convention, I'm sure we'll look at more stuff. We've got some new stuff for the Black Library coming out. Another audiobook. And that looks like it. Looks like next week's going to be mainly Black Library. Interesting. Well, that's it for this week, but I expect to see more wonderful stuff as we get closer and closer to San Diego Comic Book Convention and Golden Demon. Thank you, as always, Games Workshop, for making this stuff free to look at and enjoy for those of us who like spending 15-20 minutes every Tuesday looking at these wonderful toys. If you appreciate me doing this every week, let me know. If you never want to see me do this ever again, let me know. Till next time, I'm the OGGGM, blah, 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 blah. Get off my...